So today we're looking at our part number RFAC-1L. This is a very simple on-off AC control. It operates at 100 to 240 volts AC. On your normal 110 volt circuits, it's going to be rated for 1 horsepower and 20 amps. And on a 220 volt circuit, it's rated at 20 amps, but 1.5 horsepower. When you buy the unit, you're going to get a receiver and a transmitter. The receiver is totally waterproof. It can be mounted outside. All of the electronics on the inside are encapsulated in urethane potting, and there's a waterproof switch on it as well. The only connections you have to make are external, and these would connect to your power source. You also get one of our standard 2-button keyfob transmitters. You can order the unit with a waterproof transmitter. It's the same as the standard transmitter, but it has an internal gasket on it. So it provides a weatherproof transmitter then. So if you get caught outside in the rain or the snow, you're not going to have any problems. It's not meant to be submerged or be left out in the rain for long periods of time, but it will provide a weatherproof transmitter for you if you want to use it outside. We also have our rechargeable transmitter. Again, it's going to operate the same as the other two. This one also has the internal gasket in it, so it's weatherproof. The nice thing about this one is it has an extended battery life on it. So this battery life is like 9 hours on the control, where these are about 45 minutes. And that's actually holding the button down and transmitting. These will be about 45 minutes. This one's going to last about 9 hours. When the battery does go down on it, you can just plug a USB cable into the bottom, plug that into a charger, charge your battery back up, and you'll have another 9 hours of operation on it. So the first thing we're going to do is program this receiver with the remote controls. So actually, I've got another unit that I've got over here that I already put connectors onto, so it goes a little bit quicker. I'm just going to take our standard power cord. We're going to hook this up to a 110 volt system. Plug my line and neutral in. So the black and white wires are your line and neutral in. And then, actually, I'll hook this up to one of the lights on our test fixture, just so we can see how it works. So again, the yellow and blue wires are going to be your line and neutral out that go to your power source. But whatever power you're supplying to the unit is what you're going to be getting out. So I'm supplying 110 volts, and I'm getting 110 volts out to power my light. If you're on a 240 volt circuit, again, you supply it with 240. 240 is going to come out. Alright, we're going to plug that in. When I plug it in, you'll see the light on the switch light up a couple of times. That means that power is connected. So to program the unit, what I need to do is press and hold the on-off button. It'll actually turn on and then it'll blink, and then the red light will just be on. While that light's on, I need to push a button on my transmitter. It blinked. I'll wait a few seconds, it goes out, and now when I push the up button, it turns my unit on. You'll see it's on because the on switch, the light on the switch is on. And then I push the down button, it turns it off. My manual operation works as well. I push it once, it turns on. Push it again, it turns off. So if we want to add transmitters to it, we can have more than one on it. This unit will actually handle up to 30 transmitters. To add a transmitter, again, I'm just going to hold that button down. The light will come on. It'll go off for just a second, then come back on. While it's on, I'm going to program the waterproof remote, and then I'm going to program the rechargeable as well. So now all three of them should be programmed to work with the system. So again, I turn it on with this one, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. This unit is designed to work at about 100 feet under normal conditions. Now, a lot of times you'll want to mount this inside of a metal building, or it's somewhere where there's electrical noise that interferes with the RF, or you just need more than 100 feet, which is really common with this application if you're using it on lights, on one of your outbuildings, or on fountains, that type of thing. So if you need more range, or if it's in an area where you need to get reception away from where you've got your box mounted, we do offer an external antenna. The antenna is going to increase the range under normal conditions from 100 feet to 500 feet. All you need to do to use the antenna is plug it into this jack that's on the bottom, actually just screws in and it twists lock on, so it's actually a waterproof connection. And then there's this little white loop of wire sticking out of the bottom. You're going to want to clip that off. And what that does is it disables the internal antenna, so then it's just using the external antenna. Now once you've clipped that, you have to use the external antenna because the internal one is disabled permanently then. Also, once you clip this, we recommend that you cover it up with like some RTV silicone just to protect those connections. If you don't clip that wire, it'll still work. The problem is the two antennas can interfere with one another. One more thing we're going to go through here is how to erase the memory. So typically you're not going to do this, but if for some reason somebody has a remote control or you lose a remote control and you don't want someone else being able to operate what you have this unit on, you can erase the remote control memory. It's real simple. It's just like putting it into the program mode. So we're going to hold the on-off switch down. That light will blink. It's in program mode. Then I need to push it again, and it'll start blinking really fast, and then a lot faster, and then go out. And now you'll see none of the remote controls work with the unit. The manual switch still does. So once you've done that, you have to go back into program mode, program your remotes to work with the unit. And then again, they all function. All of these products are for sale on our website, www.gamainc.com. It's GAMAINC.com. Everything is made in the USA, in stock, and ready to ship out.